Hi guys, welcome to Radiant Guardians. My name is Radiant and welcome to my channel. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, would really appreciate that. Also check out the description box down below. There you will find a link to our Telegram page, which is Galactic Jedi Soul Family, and also 2 links to a meditation and a link to Ishmael Perez's website where you'll find all of his courses. At the moment he's got a course coming up on the 17th, so don't miss out on that one. That one is Ascension Essentials, and it's also to help you with your tools that you might need for your ascension path and journey. Alright, so anyways, now I did a video, my previous one about body changes, okay? So we're going through a lot of changes in this ascension, and you're going to notice quite a lot that has changed about you. I mean, it could be your diet, it could be the way that you dress, it could be your body, right? Your body is changing, everything is changing, and you're starting to notice, right? Some of you may have noticed it kind of like maybe 3 weeks into your awakening, into your ascension. Some of you might have noticed like a year or 2 after your ascension, or some of you are just going to notice straight away, because especially with body changes, especially with your diet. I mean, you don't even have to go on a diet. It's like your body, right? You listen to your body guides you in whatever it is that it needs and whatever it is that is good for it, okay? So you let your body be the one to guide into it, okay? And so when you experience that awakening and your ascension, now you are the one that's in control. You get to be the one that decides, right? You get to be the one that decides what goes on in here, okay? With your vessel, with your avatar, with your outfit. You are the one that has the ball in the court, so to speak. Alright? So a lot of the changes could be diet, exercise. A lot of the changes could be the way that we look at life, Before you never used to, maybe you never used to be the sort of person that used to go out, that used to go on nature walks and hikes and things like that. Maybe you weren't that kind of person before. And now, during your awakening and ascension, and after going through the dark night of the soul and everything, you have this desire, right? It's just such a love and a desire, and you're attracted to nature. You just want to go out there, and you want to hug all these trees, you want to sit with the flowers, right? You want to sit with the flowers, sit with the animals, sit with the birds. You feel so freaking connected, right? Real connected. You have this, oh man, it's you have this special bond and relationship going on with nature. And see, that's the thing that you notice, the change in you, right? It's like, my goodness, what the hell happened? Yeah, well, you know what? It's called ascension. It is called ascension. It is called the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Age of Aquarius, right? Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. And so, yeah, in my previous video, please go watch it. It's all about body changes and everything that you go through when you experience ascension right here. When you start to ascend, when you start to go through the dark night of the soul, when you start to go through an ego death, when you go through all of it, okay? It is all for your highest good. And I must add, you know, we've all done this before. We have all done it before. I tell you what, I'm going to share something with you, alright? And it is a birthday message, okay? It's about birthdays, alright? Why? Why am I sharing this now? Well, you see, yesterday, my vessel, my avatar, my outfit, right here, had a birthday, okay? So this vessel, this avatar, this body, was born on the 14th of August. Now, let me tell you something, alright? These are our vessels, these are our bodies, these are what we incarnate into, okay? You are conceived into your mum's womb, and that is a coming together of all your cells, of all of your skin and cells, and red cells, white cells, fingers, toes, face, eyes, hair, ears, everything, alright? That is the coming together of your physical avatar body. It's been created inside of your mum's womb, right? At the time of conceiving, at the time of her conceiving you and you coming into her womb, and all of your vessel is being put together, okay? It's been created. Now, let me tell you something. You, the real you, hasn't yet come into that physical avatar vessel. Not yet. You haven't actually incarnated into it yet, because it's not yet ready for you, okay? So your vessel is being prepped, alright? It's being prepped, it's getting ready, it's, it's like a house, right? You've got the builders working at this house 24/7, working on the house, putting in the windows, putting in the doors, putting in the walls, the floors, everything. They're building everything, right? Putting it all together, okay? And you actually cannot move into that house until it is finished, alright? Until it's completed. And so what happens is that when it is that time for the physical vessel body, and it is completed and all together, right, after 9 months, it's due time, time to come out, right, time to come out of the oven. There's a bun in the oven, and it's, the time has gone off, and it's time to come out. Alright, so your vessel, your avatar, your body comes out into the world, right? And at the moment of when you take your first breath, that is when your soul, spirit, enters into that vessel. Wow. The moment you take your first breath, you've just come into the vessel, the body, the avatar. You've just incarnated into that body. And I'm sharing this with you because, how do I say, I had a birthday yesterday. My vessel, my avatar, was born on the 14th, alright? And all our lives we were taught, right, on our first birthday to celebrate the vessel, the avatar, the outfit, and being born. The physical. Alright. But I tell you what, you are spirit, you are consciousness, you are soul of the real you that has incarnated into the outfit. It's like having a suit, right? An astronaut suit. And there's an astronaut inside of that suit. But the astronaut, you know, the person that is inside of that suit is not the suit. See where I'm coming from? So we instead are being taught to celebrate our avatar and celebrate it in a way that ages this vessel. Oh my God, guys. Whew. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. These bodies are our avatars. They are our computers. Yes, very important. Very important. Computer device right here. And everything that we download into this vessel, this body, right, is downloaded like a computer. We are like computers. These bodies, our avatars, right, are like computers. It is our computer device right here. Everything that we think, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, everything is downloaded into this. So your body, oh my goodness, it takes on everything. It hears everything. It knows everything. It downloads everything. Everything. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I am going to get to this right now. And this is a message. It's a birthday message. But it is also about body changes and everything as well. And so, you know, we go through life not realizing that everything is orchestrated and playing out the way that it is meant to play out. And let me tell you, were we meant to be celebrating birthdays and aging our vessel and avatar? Were we meant to be downloading programs of celebrating how old we're getting? Did you know, guys, did you know that we never celebrated birthdays to begin with? None of us would ever be looking old at all, because we were never meant to age. We were meant to stay young forever. Forever, guys. The only reason that we age, well, yes, we are in a 3D physical world where it's always low vibration, right? Separation, another thing, everything dense, right? But I tell you what, when you've been programmed so much and programmed to the point where it starts off at your first birthday, right? Your very first birthday. Oh my gosh, you are 1 year old today. And you get to feel special on that one day. That one day you get to feel special. That one day you get gifts and presents. That one day you get to eat whatever it is that you want. and that you like. And for some, it's the only time they feel special. And then they have to wait a whole year just to feel that feeling again, which I find is not fair, is it? No. Alright, so why am I sharing about this, and what revelation can come from this? I think I just gave you guys a bit of revelation about it. So, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Radiant, and today it's my body's birthday. Well, technically speaking, it was yesterday. So yep, that's right, it's the vessel's birthday. But please, everybody, don't celebrate, don't wish me a happy birthday, okay? Because all that does is that it just programs people to be stuck in that loop of celebrations, celebrating their birthday, celebrating how old their vessel, their avatar is getting. And they are the ones that are aging it all by themselves. It's free will. And you know what? A lot of humans do that. A lot of humans in the world today have free will, and they're doing it all on their own free will, you know? It's like the ones that are in control, and, you know, they just put everything on the table, but you are practically the one that goes and help yourself. So it's like all free will. You made the decision to put that in your mouth. You made the decision to celebrate that. You made the decision to get on your hands and knees and worship, you know who, whoever, wherever, whatever, right? Alright, so it's like wishing your tuxedo, if you have one, yes. It's like wishing your tuxedo a happy tux day, or wishing your wedding dress or a glamorous day. And it's, I mean, come on ladies, you're only going to wear that dress for one day, and that's about it. So you might as well hire it or rent it. At least if you're only going to wear it for one day, at least you can give it back. Alright, so let me share some truths. Alright, if I haven't shared it already, let me share some truths with you guys about the creation of birthdays and why it has become the most celebrated event of all time. Why it has become the most celebrated day among humanity, among humans, right? Right, these birthday celebration events aren't for our highest good. It never was. It never was. In fact, it was actually designed to physically age us. Hello. And we're doing it ourselves. We are the ones that have been aging this ourselves. Every year, celebrating, getting older and older and older and older. Yeah, we've been doing it ourselves, guys. So it's been designed for us to age the vessel, the avatar, the body. It is physically aging us to grow old and weary. It is designed to slow us down. It was designed to dumb us down. It was designed to bring sickness and disease to the body. And it is designed for you, right? For you to see as becoming old and fragile, right? No good to anybody when you get to a certain age, because then by the time you're like 80 or 90, you're needing looking after, right? Can't any longer do it yourself. Got to rely on the family to look after you. Okay? So, oh yes, they created this birthday thing so that we unknowingly turn on ourselves. Turn on this vessel. Turn on the avatar. and age it. Alright. Right. And then, like I said before, it's like a computer, these vessels, these bodies. We are the ones that program it. We program this body. And a lot of us have been like programmed and tricked into following the ways of things and how everything is meant to be, how everything is meant to go. And it's like with free will, we do it to ourselves. Everything that happens to our avatar, to our body, we're doing it ourselves. Unknowingly doing it to ourselves. It is reverse psychology, guys. It is reverse psychology. Listen to this. So your birthday comes up, right? And it is the most celebrated time amongst humanity, amongst all the beautiful souls and people, right? So your birthday's coming up. And you know that it is the most important time. And you see among humanity, among people, among friends and families, they've made that event to be the most important time. The most important time in somebody's life is when they turn 1, or maybe they turn 10, or maybe they turn 16, or 20, or 21, 18. So it's like they made it in such a way that it is the most important thing, an event in your life. Alright? The most important event in your life. But we didn't see that behind that, there was an agenda, a hidden agenda. That hidden agenda is to age ourselves, to turn on our own vessel, avatar, and age it. Getting older and older, getting to the point where you can't look after yourself, getting to the point where you've opened yourself up as you get older to illnesses, right? Catching this, catching that, getting this, getting that, even though we know that a lot of the foods that we consume is also doing a lot of damage to us. It is. If you eat and consume foods that are dense and heavy and too much for your avatar, your body, and you're putting that in there, it's going to create discomfort in the vessel. Alright? And so getting to that point is that we are aging this. We have learnt, we have been programmed, we have learnt, we have decided and made a decision that it is the most important day of your life. And every year, it's always celebrated. And this event is recognised by humanity because we've been programmed that way, guys. Programmed that way. So that's the reverse psychology about it, is that you age your body, but in doing that you get to be made special, be made to feel special, to celebrate how special you are on your birthday, on your day. You get to have whatever you eat, whatever you want to eat. You get to have gifts and presents from friends or family, right? Get a birthday cake with lots of candles in it, maybe with only one candle, depending on the size of the cake. Reverse psychology, guys. Alright, so it's a day that says, hey, you can eat whatever you like. You can have whatever you want. You can do whatever you like. It is your day. It is your special day. And you know what? Come on. How many of you out there have had a birthday? Oh, cool. All of you. Haven't you ever made to feel so special on your day, right? Feeling so special. Feeling so good. Alright. Anyway. And so because you feel special on your day, and because that special day, you get gifts, you know, you're turning 1 year older than last year, alright? I mean, come on, guys. Oh, boy. So the dark hats, right, are telling us that every year, once a year, as you get older, as you get to celebrate, you get to do whatever it is that you want. And just because, you know, you're celebrating 1 year older than last year, it is the best time ever. They taught us this. Best time ever. Celebrate. Celebrate it. You know what? Wow. Hidden agendas, guys. Hidden agendas. Alright, so birthdays are designed to age you till you are ready to be put. I mean, I hate to put it this way. I hate to burst anybody's bubble about birthdays. But what? Get ready to be put in the ground when you're too old and your body expires? Because there is an expiry date, guys, for this, when you keep aging it. When you keep celebrating how old you're getting, you've actually put an expiry date on it as well. I know. And so, you know, birthdays are designed to age you till you are being ready to put into the ground. And after celebrating your last birthday, bye-bye time, it is designed to age the vessel that you are gifted with. This is a gift. It is a gift for life. It is a gift that we are housed in. It is our perfect house, perfect home. And, yeah. And the only way these entities, those entities that control and have power over humanity, could get us to turn on ourselves was by creating this event called birthdays. Christmas celebration, special holidays, right? Easter, and the list goes on. All these events, distractions. From what? From this, the truth. Coming right back in here and discovering your divine, true self. Right, did you know that celebrating the King's birthday is some form of worship, guys? Seriously. It is a form of worship. Back in the days, they used to get people to sort of like, hey, you get down on your knees and you worship the king or the queen. Alright? Hands and knees, down on the ground. Your head has to be lower than theirs. Well, guys, this is the new millennium. We don't do that anymore. These days, you celebrate and worship them by celebration, by celebrating their birthday, by taking holidays. Alright? Taking a holiday is a form of worship to them. I know, right? Oh my God. Fuck. How do you get out of that one? Well, you know what? And when you're not at work, that is means that you had to take that day off, because that day is recognised. The King's birthday Used to be the Queen's birthday, but alright, she's gone. So now it's the King's birthday. They want to keep the that energy going, right? They want to keep that energy going, that energy of worship, that energy of being recognised, right? And yeah, alright. So enough about that one, okay? World War III, guys, World War III was a war for your consciousness. Exactly what it is. Alright. So you see, the one thing that those that had all the power and control, the one thing that they did was that they could always count on humanity to go ahead and ruin our own health and bodies by teaching us it's okay to put this in your body, it's okay to put that in your body. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Go on, have some more, you know. So they're the ones that taught us all of this. They're like the teachers, right? Up the front, giving you lessons, giving you training until you can actually do it yourself. And now they just sit back and they watch us do it all to ourselves. Oh man, okay. So let me tell you something, guys. Did you know that our galactic families, right, our galactic families, they don't celebrate getting older? Why do you think they look so young and vibrant? Well, yeah, okay, of course, because they're not on planet Earth and they aren't eating all the crappy stuff that we have got here on planet Earth. You know, a lot of our foods that are filled with fertilizer and fluoride and chlorine and all the other chemicals and stuff that they put in our food, processed foods, right? All that food that makes you, that is going against your body, right? Your natural health and beautiful body here, right? Yeah, I know, guys. I mean, oh my God. So that is what I wanted to share. I just wanted to share that little bit, but you know, about birthdays and everything. And yeah, please don't wish me happy birthday. All right. If you want to celebrate, guys, celebrate your awakening. Celebrate your ascension. Celebrate the fact that you woke up to the truth. Celebrate the fact that you can see all the BS for what it is now. Celebrate, alright, the fact that you are part of the disclosure. Celebrate the fact that you know now that you are a starseed in a way show, a light worker. Celebrate that. That, my friends, is what we should be celebrating. Celebrating the truth. Celebrating the disclosure, celebrating your awakening, your ascension, right? Celebrating, the divine changes that are taking place within you. That is something to celebrate, guys. Okay. Alright, I have got the rest of the article that I want to share with you guys now, and it is the other half to the previous video that I made. So please go watch the first one before you take on this one as well. Alright. So this is, now I am going to talk to you guys about the body changes. Alright. So in my other video, I stopped at a certain place in that video, and now this is continuing on from that previous video that I did. So please go and watch the first one before you listen to this one. Alright? Alright, we encourage each person and would suggest that you encourage each person to come into a greater connectiveness and awareness of their own individual body by learning to ask the body and then learning to open to the body's wisdom. You should ask your body directly, what on this day do I need to operate at a high level of balance? What on this day can I do to create a sense of flow in my life? If we would give out formulas, right, people would tend to hold onto that formula and would create a series of boxes as to what they should do. We tend to avoid this type of advice because each person is so unique and what they may work with all are well for whatever would not create the openness or the flow of another. Alright? So you guys, talk to your bodies. Let your body guide you. Alright? Your body knows exactly what it needs, when it needs, and when it wants it. Okay? So drinking habits. Okay. The quantity of water that you drink will also be extremely important to you during transformation. The water we drink allows the electron to flow through your body, which is light lowered to a density as it enters the body mass. The more water you drink, the easier it is for the light energy, prana, energy is prana, to enter your body and to move through the physical body, rejuvenating the organs of the body. It would be wise during cellular transformation to drink plenty of water, at least a gallon a day. The additional water allows the light to move through the body faster. Light is an electrical force in our density, and the additional water assists the movement of the light. From your perspective, you cleanse your body with additional fluids. The additional water permits the light, prana, to move through your body as the prana brings new life and through the body. In order for the mutation process to be as comfortable as possible, you will need to keep your intake of water up. If you do not, your body will attempt to retain fluid in order to ensure that the element flow within your system is maintained. Why is this important? It is because during the mutation process, you are constantly slouching off whole string or sequences of proteins. Full systems are being discarded and rebuilt with differently structured compounds, which you are receiving through water, air, and foods that are also undergoing electromagnetic reformatting. In other words, you would find fairly high levels of excreted proteins in such body fluids as urine. You are literally washing away your old body formatting and rebuilding it as you live and breathe and move within. It is quite helpful for people to go into a diet that contains more water. Not only water in its pure form, but through the fruits and vegetables as well. This creates a greater lightness in the body and helps the body to recognize its electrical structure. It is really quite simple. If you think of it, it is more of a movement away from the density and complexity of what you have termed your modern world, and moving into greater state of purity through which you may receive the grace of this transformation. Right, energy flow in the body. During cellular transformation in the body, there will be an increase energy flow felt mainly in the parasympathetic system of the body, i.e. lower limbs, legs, conjunctions or junctions along the spinal column, and especially the ganglia, where the lower limb are positioned, and in the shoulders. Electrical sensations will move up and down the limbs of the body. Some people will also experience sweats and migraine headaches. You will notice increased energies when manifesting a thought. It is good to be cautious with these energies and your thoughts, because they will become magnified during the time of transition, during cellular transformation. Exercise habits. This is a good one. If we mentioned the importance of drinking lots of water during cellular transformation, it is also important to do more physical exercises, i.e. walking, jogging, running, hiking and swimming, which will be extremely supportive during the changes. The exercise from dancing also particularly powerful, because many energetic pathways can be cut short and integrated throughout the body with the body movement involved in dancing. I mean, guys, I love dancing. Just put on some music and go for it, alright? And especially the 80s. I love the 80s, you guys. I mean, that's the best time. Eyes. The white portion of the eyes may gradually change colour, may become bloodshot, and may become slightly darker. In some cases, this may create a slight tinge in rosiness in the eyes, or a slight tinge of brown or green. But in most cases, the colour will be rosiness. This change relates to the increased velocity of blood near the surface of the eyes that can be viewed. The visual field of the eyes will alter, and you will begin to view dimensions differently as your physical sight is adjusted as it interacts with the opening of the third inner eye between your present outer eye positions. Fingernails. More ridges may appear in the fingernails at the smooth light half. Moonlight at the base of the fingernails. This part of the fingernail may begin to vary and may become rippled. Hair. A change in the hair may occur where the hair is on the body and in the thickness of the hair, which will gradually become thicker over several years. This change will be sufficient so that it will be measurable. Not miserable, measurable. I just thought I had to repeat that. And now for the head. As you begin to reformat, things have broken loose. Pieces come out of the tissues in your bodies, in your heads, in your skull, and those who are mutating, and even those who are considering preparing for this. There are many mineral structures that are being sludged off into the cerebrospinal fluid. Hold on. Cerebrospinal fluid. There we go. This material moves into the spinal column, through the nerves, and out into the tissue, so that if you recycle this discarded material, you will become very uncomfortable. There may be disturbances, sensations within the head, eyes, spine and nerves, i.e. dizziness, headaches, and pressure in the head, usually from the back to the front or from side to side. The primary place where mutation occurs in the DNA of the brain is in the DNA of the brain. What this means is that certain brain functions are going to be a bit difficult. Your vision will be affected. You're most certainly going to be affected in terms of headaches. To some extent, your hearing will be altered. And to most of all, your ability to feel that you have a sharp focus or all time will be affected. Your heads are literally beginning to contain material that is capable of electrical short-circuiting, and if you have a sense that you are losing your mental clarity, that certain things are happening in your head, including headaches, that make you feel that you have short circuits within your brain. That is due to the slouching off of this material. Mood swings are also symptomatic of the body's attempt to integrate more light. There may be moments when you feel wonderful and have a great deal of energy, followed by a sudden crash and depression as you experience the pull of the old world. Hearing. All right. The auditory range of the ears will expand so that you will be able to hear the presently inaudible sounds of God's creation within you and which surround you. This change will enable you to have faith in God from hearing the sounds in your ears. Ringing or tones in the ears can also be transmissions from spiritual entities from other dimensions. Information from these sources makes itself known to you at the appropriate time in the particular spiritual walk. Heart. Alright. Heart palpitations may be felt at times as your heart becomes in synchronization with the rhythm of the earth's heartbeat. Changes may also be experienced in the heart muscle tissue, and the striations in the heart muscle tissue will begin to show more variations. The tissue will seem to be spreading out as the heart muscle becomes denser. This change will allow the heart to last longer and to create a normal lifespan of 150 years for an individual, as long as we don't have birthdays and we don't age ourselves. The normal pulse rate will increase about 3 to 4 beats over the next 10 to 12 years. You may see a greater constriction around the heart as many people react to the energy of love and light that is coming in greater magnifications. More heart attacks or various illnesses will occur where there is restriction flow of energy around the heart center. This can be avoided with a greater awareness of that energy and a greater openness to the emotions. Letting go, not having so much of emotions held in the body, but finding ways for the emotion to be harmonically experienced. The emotions are to be felt, not denied, and the emotions can then create more of a flow and less of a closing of life force. Hot and cold flashes. These will be felt more by many people as cellular transformation occurs in the body. It is like your energies are being rebuilt and the temperature gauge is being replaced. It is similar to an engine in a car, and this temperature gauge as it is in the engine is outdated. So, in a way, you are finding that you are building new information into the body, into the cells. You are redesigning the different aspects of the physical body through this transformation. So as this is happening, there is a greater gap in what is being experienced, a greater experience up and down, a greater experience upheaval. Much is being tossed around, much that is no longer working and that is outdated. It is being tossed out as new data and equipment is being gradually introduced and built into the body. This is happening for all beings, whether they are conscious or not, that those who are choosing not to stay on the planet, although they may not be conscious of their choice at all, have decided not to undergo this level of acceleration and change in the body. Those who are choosing to be here at this time during this rapid acceleration and shifting of the physical body, of the physical mind, and of the emotional system are going to make those choices either consciously for many and unconsciously for many. But all will definitely be affected by the energies. All will experience on some level, all right, all will experience on some level a shifting in the body as the body moves naturally to a higher level of receptivity and alignment with its source. Okay, memory changes. More people are now able to tune their consciousness to receive unseen forces or wavelengths from the universe and to use this new consciousness to transform themselves into a new way of being. Love that. Let me read that again. This new incoming impulses of energy is affecting the cells that compose the mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. People are manifesting on every level this incoming light with your whole being. There will be times when you will be inspired with flashing memories, recall of past situations and lives, and other realizations. Insights that are eternal and cosmic are beginning to infiltrate your body and to illuminate the human mind in a way that the inner body cells will activate. The mental capacity of people will increase considerably during cellular transformation. You may find yourself in the middle of a sentence when suddenly you completely forget what you were going to say next. You may be thinking about something that happened when you have difficulty accessing the memory of the event. As you move into a state of grace during cellular transformation, the harder it will be to reference your past through your memory system. All useless data is being taken from your memory files. In mastering limitations, past referencing of data was useful because of your acceptance as reality based on your beliefs and prior experiences. Referencing of data from the past is falling away, and people will not have to keep the memory alive. Menstrual cramps. Women may notice a lightening of blood flow during menstrual with less flow and less cramping. Some pregnant women will have easier and shorter childbirth with less pain and labour. Yeah, I wish I knew that back in my days. Anyways, out-of-body experiences. Now here's something really interesting too. There will be more out-of-body experiences as cellular transformation occurs. This experience will also be accepted more by public in general. It will be accomplished by more people, and the experience will become more popular and will become more fun as more people experience it. More out-of-body experiences have always been increasing for many as there is a thinning in the veil. When a being has decided to take on physical form, there was a veiling. As many go consciously on their path and open to receive the greater frequencies of the true multi-dimensional self, there is greater wholeness and alignment with the soul. The body is going through a process of this affecting of the veil and the thinning, and a gradual release of this protective device is occurring. As this veil is thinning, you will realize that there are no boundaries between your physical self, your higher self, or your soul self, and your multi-dimensional being. Many are beginning to experience greater contact with not only beings from other realms, but with beings of themselves, as they are pure energy. For many, this is quite a challenge to begin to experience connection with themselves as they exist beyond time and space as pure energy. But as the veil thins, this is one of the experiences that occurs greater amplification and occurs more often as the veil begins to thin. Now, as far as the out-of-body experience, the spiritual entities are challenging many to include their body awareness and not to leave it behind whatever they travel or wherever they travel out of body, and whenever the consciousness creates a focal point in their awareness. This may include another dimension, such as interdimensional traveling, or traveling beyond time and space with a consciousness. It seems now to you that you are going anywhere or not going anywhere, but the consciousness truly does experience and enters into this realm and dimension. It may thereby access that energy and those frequencies set and the patterns and information you wish to seek from beings living in that dimension. This is really not quite so difficult as it may seem. It is a natural skill, and again has been shielded against, and many are not quite ready to move into that level of multidimensional. Many are becoming more interested in going into the consciousness of the earth because there has been a call put out by the earth. Many are unconsciously or consciously responding to the call to begin to work consciously and directly in direct alignment with the earth energy. This will assist both the individual, the mass human experience, and will assist in the transformation or balancing of the earth's transformation or mutation. It is very beneficial for those who are feeling a type of curiosity or interest, or a type of draw to this call, to begin to explore how it is that they may travel into and align with the consciousness of the earth. It begins much by a prayer of intent, that you truly intend to move into this level of assistance. This is the first doorway that one would go through, and from there you would need to open, or to be open to many surprises, for it can happen, and it can happen quickly for some. They will find themselves in a very deep awareness, in a very deep alignment with the consciousness of the earth. From there, the choices are infinite. Alright, sinus and air disturbances. Disturbances in these areas are one of the primary signs of cellular transformation. More people are experiencing sinus conditions, i.e. discomfort, drainage, and headaches. And remember, Ishmael Perez went through some of those experiences. These increased disturbances will continue to occur during cellular transformation. Major changes will occur in the sinuses, and since they function in the body primarily to create balance. These changes relate mainly to the fact that the body has been thrown out of balance during cellular transformation. Your physical body responds to the changes by overreacting to slight stimulation by biologicals such as pollens and not originating from itself. And our dear friend and brother Ishmael Perez was going through all those sinuses. May have been pollen, and it may be ascension symptoms. Alright, flu-like symptoms and congestions, specific aches and pains, and feelings of intoxicity may be other reactions you will experience from the increased intensity of incoming energy. When the disturbance happens, the body is reaching a threshold. It will pass beyond this threshold as the body's capacity to handle more light increases. During these times, it will be especially useful to take more baths and to drink lots of water. This will help your body to facilitate these changes more easily. Swimming will also be helpful in this respect, since water is very soothing and relaxing, as well as being useful in balancing your energy. Alright, sleep and dreams. We are moving into a higher dimension at this present. This is creating a temporary confusion of time, so you will have dreams that are erratic and strange sometimes. You will wake up and feel emotionally confused. Your sleep patterns might be totally disrupted. Perhaps you have slept 8 hours a night until recent times. Now you are struggling to get 6 hours of sleep and don't know why. What we would want you to know is that sleep patterns are going to be very different. You might find yourself sleeping many more hours than usual and having to take naps during the day, then needing very little sleep at all and having an abundance of energy. What you are going to find is that more light you bring into your body, the less time you are going to need for sleep. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? What will be happening is that it is not for you to replace this sleep time with third dimension busy living. It is important for you to be able to use this extra time for a higher aspect. You will start to see and conscious of what you are doing, but your unconscious will begin to use this time for greater enlightenment. This is happening because you are moving into higher dimensions. In this new dimension, the experience of night and day is totally reversed. Most people are used to being up and around in the daytime and sleep at night. You are in a power struggle within yourself. It's as if part of you is anchoring into the fourth dimension and is trying to live in one way, while the rest of you is here in the third dimension attempting to continue as in the past. Your dreams might seem so jumbled at times because the dream life usually makes the movement in between dimensions before the physical life. Your consciousness is shifting back and forth. You are having a glimmer of that experience in your dreams, and sometimes your dreams are not just great, but they are also sequential. Then at other times you wake up and they feel more jumbled than ever. You are going to need to cut down on television and radio usage, and you are going to find that even your electric lights are going to start to handicap you. So we would expect that you would start to cut down on those as well. Part of what is going to happen is your world is that there is going to be a lessening of the need for so much electricity, and you will want to spend more time in spiritual development. Okay, sweat and tear glands. Changes in the tear ducts and sweat glands of the body will take place during cellular transformation. As to the sweat glands, most people now sweat less than they did about 5 years ago. Most people during cellular transformation will sweat less than they formerly did, but it will be a minor change which will be observable and measurable. Remember, measurable, not miserable. Alright, as to the tear glands, your tear solution will also slightly denser, thicker, and will be composed of more mineral compounds. This change will also be measurable. Alright, vibrations in the body. Okay, some people are experiencing a vibration in their solar plexus from time to time. They have noticed this vibration increasingly for the past several months. This is part of the change occurring during cellular transformation. The Earth is also experiencing a vibration from time to time. These vibrations are designed to change the very matter of the Earth and your substances. The changes are going to slowly and certainly etheric components that exist in possibility and probability, and that exist within the compassed objectives of your soul's journey through this planet, which is God's playing field. These changes are going to mix these etheric components in and out of your physical body in the same way that you would drink a tea bag, or would dunk a tea bag into hot water to achieve a final refreshing drink. The vibration in your entire body is shifting to higher frequency during cellular transformation. Some are experiencing many different physical symptoms, which can be strong at times or can be very subtle. Within this lifetime, there is more evolution taking place in your body than in the total of all previous lifetimes on this planet. A transformation change is taking place in your body as well as in the Earth. The very cell structure of your body is changing, which will allow you to withstand and integrate these higher frequencies of energy. Your body's needs to know that this is happening and that it is okay, since it has never happened or never experienced being in a light body before on this dimension. As a result, body vibration may be experienced, and many people may think an earthquake is occurring during these periods. These body vibrations will occur through process of information or induction as the earth's forces couples with the body. Alright, one way to balance and move this energy through the body is with physical exercise. A transformation progresses. You will be weighed down, feeling of unworthiness. All the darkness continued within yourself. In your head, you are regarded as your own little sins. These feelings are not your sins, but they are the heritage of all species that you represent. Because of the heaviness and darkness you brought within you when you incarnated into this planet, you could not imagine that you were pure and divine enough. You could not imagine that you were good enough and clear enough, as well as bright enough, to hold the Christ light in your bodies. You, dealing with immense biological changes, and you also have all the psychological, mental, conceptual, and emotional tissues that you inherited when you arrived to deal with as well. You have to deal with many complicated issues in your life, some of which are not aware of the present time and are all contained within your body. As you mutate, all of these things are being thrown up by your DNA. You do not have them inside of you because you did something wrong. When things have been coming up from the deep place within you and have not felt good, it is not because you are doing anything wrong. It is because you are the right thing, and the old things inside your body have to surface. You have to pull them out, and they will come out of your DNA, of your bodies. They will be slouched off in your body and at the etheric level also. Past civilizations have made repeated attempts to regulate their contact, to deal with the issues of conflict and separation and destruction behavior. They developed rules, laws, and ways of dealing with the destructive aspect of the conflict developing within their civilizations. They set up laws and lawgivers. Sometimes they also set up a divine force that was capable of evaluating the performance of the people and then dishing out punishments. Sometimes this was considered to be very mundane, part of society, much like your legal system, where you have judge that judges you. Sometimes it was elevated through a divine force, presently group or religious deity. That is just amazing information, and I hope that you got a lot of it, a lot out of it, you guys. Yeah, so much going on with body changes and everything. I mean, you know, our bodies are our computers. They are our devices, and what we are the ones that are making all these changes in the body. All right, we are the ones that are programming this. We have awakened, right? We have come into ascension. We have come out of the dark night of the soul, the ego death and everything. We have done the cleaning of the house. We have done healing. We have done all the work that has to do with the body. And now we've had to reprogram this, right? Because the old ways are no longer beneficial to us anymore. So we have to do all the changes ourselves, reprogram, right, restructure and everything. And you know, we've got to listen to these bodies. All right, we have to listen to our bodies, because our bodies are going to guide us, as well as our soul, spirit, consciousness, the real you. All right. Hey guys, I thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching till the end. I am so grateful and thankful, and I appreciate you so much. Please rock the like, subscribe and share with you. I would really appreciate that. I appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares and everybody who watches. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I love you all. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye guys. I'll see you on the next video, okay? Love you. Bye. Alright.